Hello, viewers, and welcome to Transatlantic Tea Time. With me, your host, Joe. In this episode, we're going to explore the concept of tea itself. We're going to have a transatlantic tea time. I should probably explain one of those three things. I should explain time, I should explain tea, and I've chosen tea. We're going to start in the middle. Maybe we'll work our way out later. Now, the concept of tea originated in the Latin alphabet because they needed a 20th letter. It's down here on either side, or even down here, that would be what are known as serifs, which they make the T more distinct visually in printed page, but, people don't normally elevated than the other T, and it's a little bit fancier. We got fancier stuff, laborer or a miner or whatnot. Now, this tea is usually made of the finest things that you have. Has gotten a little bit too hot, so you should not put it in your mouth. It is now on fire. Wow, okay, I need to practice keeping my accent in check. For clarity, tea would consist of a tea and some milk, and possibly a cup first, but if you are a member of the underclass or middle class, it has been seen one such rebel. And I think that's about all the time we have today. Keep transatlanticin. Keep adventuring.